want to provide you with a word of encouragement today. You may think that your job may be boring, mundane, doesn't really make much of a difference. You kind of fly under the radar. Maybe you're in a back office where you're not seen, you're not heard. Nobody even knows that you really exist. I kind of have one of those jobs. But let me tell you, I've learned recently that even though I feel like, about anybody can learn how to do what I do, it takes a little bit of education, attention to detail, and, being able to really, problem solve and think through things. People can learn that. Yep, that's absolutely true. But I've realized recently that there's something else that I have that a lot of people in my industry just don't. And that is my biggest selling point with new clients. And honestly, it has very little to do with me. Yes, I have skills, but it has to do with Jesus. And I'll tell you why. Because when we become Christians, we do our work as we do it unto the Lord because we're representing Him. So we do things with a spirit of excellence. And people are naturally drawn to that. And I will tell you, it doesn't matter even if I think that I'm quoting them a price that I think is going to be hard for them to handle. Wow, that's more than I was paying before for this other service. They realize the value and they know what they're getting. And there is such a lack, at least in my industry, in this geographic area, of people who do what I do stuff on time, do it with a spirit of excellence and accuracy. And people are hungry for that. I think in everything, in every aspect of life. They want to be seen, they want to be heard, they want to know that they're more than just a number, and they want to know that somebody's got their back and somebody's going to take care of their stuff. So I just want to encourage you today that no matter what your line of work, what you do to generate an income for you and your family, there is glory to God in all of that. And what the people will be drawn to is that spirit of excellence. And they're actually drawn to the Jesus in you as well, because I have client meetings, and at the end of those meetings where people were anxious and feeling overwhelmed, they've actually told me, wow, I feel so peaceful now. I'm so at ease. And part of that is, yes, they know their stuff is going to be taken care of. But what they don't know usually is the fact that it's really not me. It's Jesus. It's the Jesus in me that is bringing that level of peace to them. So don't ever underestimate the value of what you do every day.